Okay, so Polkadot USDT, so where are the main support and resistance? We're just gonna dive in, guys. So what we need to pay attention is on the weekly we have like this very strong resistance around like $5.24. It's been sideways for quite some times. Polkadot has been struggling for quite some times, but I think in terms of fundamentals, this is a great project. I really love it. Now, on the lower ones, we wick down all the way down to $3.65. That since then has been acting as a good trend line support. Up, just gonna put in green like that up. So you see now like as a green one, so that's great to see. We break some major key trend lines, so this is good, and we regain the 21 EMA as a support and been a bit sideways on. So that's great to see. That's what I like. Now, since that we've been bouncing and act as a support, we've been trying to retesting and gain the 50 EMA. That it starts to struggling, try to break this wall there, but struggling a little bit. Now, it doesn't mean that we are not going to go through. Same story, we are on a major key trend line, very tight. So what I would like to see is we try to break, even if we get like rejected, but we break at least in a bit of weeks and we can make like a higher low. That would be nice, keep this good momentum going on the way up. That would be amazing to see. But it's okay if we get a bit rejected and we kind of wait a little bit, get more strength. Can I zoom a little bit? Yes, just gonna zoom a little bit more for you. Yeah, better. Now, so just to get a bit more strength, retest and get like a little bit more on the more oversold territory, and then break through like a butter. Like I say, we need to be patient in these games, and if it's mean that we bouncing a little bit, I'm just gonna grab a little arrow just to get schematize a bit. What I don't mind if we wick under the trend line, that's fine, but we don't want to see close it like under this trend line, otherwise it's gonna be trouble. But if we wick, worst case scenario, that's fine, but over time, like the 21 is gonna go on the way up, like the 50, and if we got like a cross, that would be even better. Now, just to give you an idea, if we do something like this over times, that's what we want to see. Like actually I can just like the perfect amazing one is we keep in this trend line, and we make those kind of low high over times. We break this major horizontal resistance and then after start to act as a support. That's what we want to see for the for Polkadot overall. It's something that so that was on the daily, like the 50, and you can see now like on the when we zoom in the chart that we are supported, so we are supported since like this mid-March, so this is good. For the past 15 days we've been like rising a little bit, just show a bit of strength, break some major key support resistance trend lines, and we're moving out on the way up, so that's good. Until we're respecting these trend lines from the bottom, we are good. Now, that's a good bullish ways that we want to see, because it's all about probability, guys. Okay, so we need to as well make sure to have an idea of because price can go lower as well. So what's happening if we break this trend line, where price could go? And I measure it and I make some level for you guys, so that's why I'm here to bring you value. So make sure to stay until the end of the video and drop a like if you like the video too. That support the channel. So here's the 21, so $4.64. If we break, I will not be surprised that we wick all the way down to $4.55 to chase people. Liquidity is gonna be around there, and a lot of people put the stop loss here, and I will not be surprised. One thing as well, it seems that we're acting as like a bit of toppy area here, and we got some divergence as well. So we got some confluence as well that say that we may be overextended and we need to take a little rest sideways without breaking some key support right now. And yes, chill a little bit and then break those goddamn resistance if it makes sense. Now, if we break and we can go back up and this start to act as a resistance, expect price to go all the way down to $4.33. I would not be surprised, so like basically a 7% down. And the worst case scenario, it's $4, give or take, around $4. So those regions, those area are very, very, very important. So this one's going to act very strong. If we break and let's say we close the candle under the 50, this area of like $4.33 is going to act like a magnet like never before, and it's going to bounce back crazy from this one. So like I say, this I give you guys, like if something happening on a worst case scenario on the bearish side, we may be visiting those lines. But we know in this channel we are optimistic. We preach like the good. So until we are above the 21 EMA, we don't break this one and we don't stay too much lower this one. That's good. And what could happen? What could be, I think, would be driven by a news from the Trump administration, the tariff, or something like macroeconomic that dumps the market. That's the only thing. Otherwise, look, we are healthy on the lower time frames. We are like on a good key support. So on a bigger time frame, I'm very bullish. I think we cannot say that. Yes, for me, it's good to see, but expect some maybe potential low price in the short terms. If we break like this, let's say, I'm just gonna go there, like $4.58, something like those range. That would be something that we need to pay attention. And guys, on that note, don't forget, under the descriptions, we got like all the crypto deal from Dynamic Nexus Crypto for exchanges. So you got like some bonuses. You got all the as well link for the, if you need to protect your assets with like a cold storage wallets, Ledger, and other partnership that with this channel. And on that note, guys, trade safe, my friend, and talk to you soon for another video. Goodbye.